What's good, YouTube? Dmgaming here, guys, and yes, back with another Dragon Ball Z Kakarot video, guys, and got a couple of things that I do want to discuss. I did the video a couple it was yesterday. Did the little video short talking about 1.60, and I kind of want to speculate about that, guys. But before I get into that, please go check out the Twitter, guys. I was playing around in Canva today, and y'all know I've started the new Dragon Ball Super Kakarot series that I'm going to be doing on the channel, talking about what I would like to see if they were to make this game. But I'm making a commitment today, guys. Like I said here on my Twitter, I'm going to do everything I can. I'm going to do my best to make this a reality. And I know some people have been asking how. Well, the way that I plan on going about it is by covering it on the channel, talking about it. And guys, I need your help. The way that I need your help is I need you guys to let me know so that we can let Bandai know what we want in a complete Dragon Ball Kakarot game, especially with Dragon Ball Super. And I'm going to go through in tomorrow's video and compile a list of things that I know for a fact the community wants, and some of which I'm going to kind of talk about in today's video in regards to Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. But I believe that this could really become a reality. And like I said, I made this box art today, just playing around a little bit in Canva. But I really feel like we can make this a reality. And I think that it is a real possibility for Dragon Ball Kakarot going forward. So subscribe to the channel if you haven't, guys, and comment down below some ideas and things you would like to see in the game. And we can get that going. So update 1.60, what is it? We don't know. Be upfront, I don't know. We do not know. Now we know 1.50 is DLC 3. And are you gonna say, well, DM, how do you know that's 1.30? I mean, how do you know that that's DLC 3 1.50? Well, because they started on this right before they finished update 1.40, which was DLC 2, and they talked about in the article that I went over in a couple of videos ago how they were already working on DLC 3, and 1.50 was already out. If 1.60 is DLC 3, it doesn't make sense. That would mean that they literally just started working on it, and I don't think that's what it is. So now in the short, I did talk about update 1.60 potentially being like something for cards battles, because guys, there are some new cards coming to Dragon Ball Card Warriors that have not been that haven't been released. They talked about it in the V Jump, I want to say back in maybe December, possibly November, but they did talk about some new cards coming to Cards Warriors. And I don't know, just on the surface, I kind of feel like that's possibly what it could be. However, looking at the roadmap for Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, we have gotten a free update basically in between each DLC cycle, or around that time. Now we know that 1.60 is going to drop after 1.50. So if this is a free update, it's going to come after DLC 3, but like I said, the first DLC dropped, and then we got the Time Machine, which I personally feel like was supposed to drop along with DLC 1. So, we got this one actually after DLC 1. And then we got the Cards Warriors, which came before DLC 2. So it is possible that this could be a free content update. Now, that's what I would rather this be, is a free content update. And what I feel like could potentially save Kakarot in a sense, because guys, remember a long time ago I talked about how a year from now, or this was last year, how Xenoverse was a completely different game a year after its release. Same thing with Dragon Ball FighterZ. They made some significant changes to the game within that year or after that year, and Kakarot hasn't gone through that facelift yet. I'm wondering if this could potentially be that facelift. And you say, DM, what could be that facelift? That facelift could be some of the most requested features that we have been asking for in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot. For example, it could be clothing custom. Well, I'm gonna say this, it should be. I really wish that they would do this because it would please a lot of people. Number one, fix the Super Saiyan aura. I know, like I said, some people really don't care about that right now because, you know, Super Saiyan Blue, Super Saiyan God, not a lot of people using the Super Saiyan transformation, but it's still just something that just has been there since day one. Number two, clothing customization has been one of the most requested features in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot, and I don't know why we're not able to change our clothing. I understood early on that they said that the clothing wouldn't be stat driven or anything. You wouldn't be able to change clothing and stuff like that, but something that we request in the game that's just, it's purely cosmetic would be really cool. I get it. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot is supposed to be a living, breathing universe, and Goku didn't just go around changing into different uniforms and Vegeta and them and stuff like that. I get it. But at the same time, it's still a video game. And it would be really, really cool to have that. Another big feature that people would really want, aside from that, is being able to transform into Super Saiyan in free roam. Now, I've done videos about this. You know, me personally, I get why they don't do it in the game, like I said, because Goku they didn't just fly around Super Saiyan all willy-nilly. You know, I know Gohan and Goku did it during the Cell Saga, but, you know, on the regular, they didn't do that. But this is a game, and a lot of people would really love to have that feature to be able to transform at will, quoting sources from like Boo's Fury and some of the Game Boy Advance Dragon Ball games. Right there, the Legacy of Goku series, where you were able to do that. So that would be a cool thing to add into the game as well. We saw a multiplayer tag for Kakarot. There's even one here. You got a PvP and a multiplayer tag here. Now that could just be for PvP, which is online PvP, but I know a lot of people are wanting something really big as far as multiplayer to come to the game. Now, what I personally feel would be one thing that would single-handedly turn Dragon Ball Z Kakarot around is a tournament mode. Now, you don't have to make tournament into a multiplayer thing, although a lot of people would be crazy about that, would really love that. I think we would also love it if there was just some kind of world tournament in Dragon Ball Z Kakarot that we could play with the single characters that we already have, not in the multiplayer sense, but in a single player type of thing. People would really dig that as well. That would be something tremendously amazing that they could add to the game. And to me, one of the major features that kind of goes hand in hand, it's kind of a heads and tails kind of thing, is more playable characters. Making Goten and Kid Trunks playable characters, making Android 18 playable characters, and along with Goten and Trunks, adding in fusion. I know people want fusion with Vegito, but guys, I've explained why those things won't fit what the game is. Kakarot is supposed to be a living, breathing universe, and that won't fit because of the Potara earrings. However, the Metamorph fusion that Goten and Trunks is able to do to make Gotenks, and also Vegeta and Goku, which they haven't done at this point in time, make Vegeta or whatever, that fusion, or make Gogeta, I'm sorry, not Vegeta, Gogeta. That fusion would very well be possible in the game because it doesn't allow for you to have Potara earrings. But they could, like I said, make it to where Potara is a rare item that you can get from, you know, doing whatever. Right now, we can go to Elder Kai's planet, but, you know, Potara earrings aren't just all, you know, near and far. But it would still be something really cool to add to the game as far as more playable characters. Making Krillin and Yamcha and Tien playable, maybe even Chaozu, making them playable characters. Or, you know, like some people have requested, being able to play with the enemies, the villains, and things like that. A tournament could open that up. Adding a world tournament mode could easily open that up. Now, what the rewards would be, I don't know, but I think people just being able to play it, just, you know, they could make it into basically a mini game of sorts, and a lot of people would really enjoy that, including myself. And that is also a way to get us to be able to play with some of the other characters. Now, the thing about this is, and the issue with this is, and I have to always say the pros and the cons, is that the game doesn't have balance. So if you're in a tournament, You playing with Chaosu, say you face off against Beerus, you're not gonna win that fight. I don't care, you know, the game doesn't have balance, so you know, I mean, it's gonna be very, very difficult to win that fight against Beerus, but that could also present sort of what we would call in-game content, in-game challenge. You would have different tiers to the tournament, and maybe one of the tougher tiers, you would have a level 300 opponent like Beerus or Golden Frieza, you know, and you can make it challenging by playing with somebody like Krillin or Yamcha or Tien or something to that effect. That would, I mean, I probably need to do a separate video on tournament, adding it to the game and stuff like that, because there's a lot of ins and outs. But be that as it may, guys, these are just some things, some major things that I feel like if they were to add this to the game, you know, and are they going to do this with 1.60? I don't have a clue, guys. This is purely speculation, but my God, would it not be freaking awesome if they added all of that into the game? I'm telling you, Kakarot would be a completely different game. And the reason why I'm okay with them adding that kind of stuff is because it's DLC. It doesn't take away from the base game, okay? DLC is its own different animal. So let me know what y'all think about that in the comment section down below. Like I said, support this right here, guys. I have a new playlist already on the channel entitled Dragon Ball Super Kakarot. I'm gonna do a video stepping into this a little bit more tomorrow. I did an introduction video to it the other day, but I'm gonna be stepping into this a little bit more tomorrow so that y'all can see. Let me mute that real quick, but I did it right here. You can go check out that video. Dragon Ball Z Kakarot needs a super sequel. This is so true. Go check that video out and then tune in for tomorrow's video, guys. Like I said, like the video. Let me know what y'all think down in the comment section down below. Trying to reach 100K by the end of the year. I think we can make this possible. I know we can do this, guys. Can't do it without you guys. But that's all I got for right now. Till next time, thanks for watching. Peace.